Welcome back. You made it to day 5. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you are still here. You are in it to win it. If you made it to day 5, that means that you are on your way to getting your book published and you have made some amazing progress throughout the week. So, welcome back to Publish Your Book in 5 Day Challenge. It has been a challenge. Okay, I've already done the welcome. You know what that's all about. We've already gone through the expectations. We've gone through whether or not you're in the right place. You know you're in the right place because you're still here, right? We've been doing the affirmations. The affirmations are I am an author, I am successful, I am profitable, I am well known, I am respected, I am writing a book this week, and I will finish my book this week, right? Hopefully, you have set goals for the week, set goals for the month, set goals for the moment. I want you to be present in the moment. I want you to really focus in on what it is that you were able to accomplish this week. Okay. So let's just say you were able to get an outline done. I want you to celebrate that. Okay. Because that's more than you would have gotten done if you would have done it on your own. Okay. So don't get into the overachieving mindset of, oh, I didn't get the full book done in 1 week. Like the point is for you to come and gather all the tools, learn the process, and be able to repeat it on your own. You literally have everything you need to succeed. Okay. You have everything you need to succeed. And so whether or not you complete the full book this week is beside the point. I want you to celebrate the fact that you made it to day 5. Okay. And you have content. You made it, you have content, and you've done the work. Okay. All right. So here's the framework again. Remember, tell your story, but teach your framework. So we've talked about writing, we've talked about revising, we did a little bit of advertising. I showed you my book trailer, which is brand new. Nobody else has seen this. So you are the first group to actually see the book trailer of the book that's coming out this fall. That is a actual republishing of my 5th book. So congratulations, you are in the room. If you're in here live, you are getting to experience this live with me. And if you are watching this on the replay, today is actually 8/8/2024. And why that number is significant is because the number 8 represents abundance. It represents infinity. And if you know anything about numbers, repeating numbers means that that number, the symbol, is magnified. So the fact that today is 888 means that abundance is magnified times 3. So if you have been praying and you've been wishing and wanting and talking and trying to manifest, and you've really just been leaning in to your purpose, understand that because you're here, whether it's on the replay or whether you're here with me, you are entering a new season of your life, which is filled with abundance. That doesn't just mean money, it means an abundance of time, energy, overall health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, health within your family, all your relationships. Everything that you touch is going to win. That is the mindset that I want you to adopt. Okay. Because that's the season that we're in right now. And if you adopt that mindset, that is exactly what is going to happen in your life. Okay. If you leave this room with limiting beliefs and you leave this room believing that you can't, or that there's a possibility that you might fail, then you are allowed to keep that thought. Okay. Your thoughts are things, and whatever you're thinking is what you're manifesting. So keep that in mind as we go into this new era of our lives. Okay. So we talked about writing, revising, advertising, publishing, and tonight we're going to talk about selling. Okay. So with the writing, you should have a ton of notes, from things that you've written down this week, especially your 50 stack. That is important for you for the rest of your author life, because you're going to be able to pull things off of that 50 stack for your next book and your next book, or whatever project you're going to work on, whether it's a blog or a newsletter for your community, whatever it is, a live talk series, a workshop. Those things that are on that 50 list, those are all things about you. So those things are not going to change. Okay. So thank you for hanging in here and writing, because the more you write, the more you learn, the more you grow. Okay, we talked about revising. We got a lot of feedback from each other in the room. And so thank you for participating in giving each other feedback and working with accountability partners. I appreciate that, because that adds a whole another level of learning when you're able to work with people in the room and you're able to get feedback from them. So continue to ask for feedback, continue to stay in touch with each other. And when your books are done, drop your links in the Facebook groups. Drop your cover in the Facebook group. Get the feedback that you need so that other people can give you their perspective, especially if they're in your target audience. If they're in your target audience, the feedback is going to be gold. If they're not in your target audience, the feedback is okay, but it's not as powerful, because you want to actually hear from the people that are going to be paying for your book. Okay. So revising is important, but you don't want to revise if you haven't gotten any feedback from someone else. So if it's an editor, a proofreader, a friend, a colleague, a church mate, one of your kids, one of your grandkids, you always want to get another set of eyes on your work so that you can make sure that you're going in the right direction. Okay. We talked about advertising. I showed you a few of the posts that I've put out in order to promote what I'm doing. So this is what I want you to do. From now on, every day, I want you to post something small that is a little tiny breadcrumb that lets people know what you're up to. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It could be one sentence. It could be one word. Everything that you post is a part of what we call your digital footprint. It is the mark that you're leaving on the world. So make sure that you post something every day. You're on social media every day. You're scrolling through other people's content every day. You're clicking and buying things every day. Okay. So you need to start acting like a producer and not a consumer. Stop consuming and start producing so that you can have more impact and you can get more income, because let's face it, you're not writing a book just for free. Okay. You're writing a book so you have something to sell. So you have to start advertising. Okay. And before you start spending money on advertising, you need to spend some time posting, writing your post. I highly recommend that you write your post before you post it. Okay. Write it on a piece of paper so that just in case something happens to the post, you still have a copy on your paper. Okay. All right. These are the 8 self-publishing sites where you can publish your work. You can literally publish your work on your own. When I published my first book, I published it completely on my own. I did not hire a coach. I did not hire an editor. I did not hire a cover designer. I did not hire anyone to support me. And that was a huge mistake, because when I look at the product now, I'm no longer happy with the cover. I'm no longer happy with the editing or the formatting, because I did it myself. And so I always tell people your first book can be your worst book, because if you're trying to do it without any help, it's not going to turn out right. Right. So here I am in 2024. I published my first book 7 years ago, and I am now going back and hiring people to help me redo the covers, redo the interior, fix how it looks. And that's actually a lot of work. So, what I'm sharing this with you, I want you to take this away. If you don't take anything else away, I want you to understand that when you put a work into the world, That is how the world is going to see you and judge you from now on. Okay. So you want to make sure that you produce the highest quality of work that you can so that when people see you and they judge you and they will judge you, you want them to say, wow, this is incredible. You want them to say, whoa, when are you going to write your next one? Or can I get 5 of these? Or can I get 100 from my group? That's the level of professionalism that you want to come through when you're putting out your book. Okay. All right. We're going to talk about selling today. Selling is a skill set. Selling is telling and it's sharing and it's giving people the breakdown of how it is that your product is going to help them. Okay. So selling is sharing and selling is telling. But tonight I'm going to give you some information on how to nail the sale as an author because there's some things that we have to do a little bit differently than other people because our products are so deeply ingrained in us. It's a part of us. And so there's some different ways and different strategies that we can use as authors to bring awareness to our products. So I'm going to share those with you a little bit later. Okay. So we've already done a lot of market research. We've already figured out our target audience. We've used AI tools. Okay. We are very proficient with using AI tools. Okay. We've done a lot of research. We've created our topics. We've really gone over our topics again and again and again to figure out our expertise. So we spent some time doing that. Okay. We had these worksheets. You've filled out the worksheets. You've created your videos. Those are phenomenal. You've done the 3E framework, the final topics, and peer reviews. Okay. You've learned how to use Canva to create an ebook using a template. Okay. We have created an outline with a hook and a thesis. Okay. We've learned how to bring together the tools, the free tools. We've brought them together so we can create our product. You've made a decision as to whether or not you're going to use Google Docs or if you're going to use Canva or both. Okay. You're the author, you're in the driver's seat, you control that. You decide where you want your book to live. Okay. But outside of these tools, I highly recommend that you purchase either on Amazon or on Best Buy or Staples or someplace like that. Get yourself a flash drive, which is external from your computer. So if anything happens to any computer, you can take the flash drive. All your book files should be on the flash drive. So your book document, which should be a PDF, your book cover, which should be a JPEG, okay? Your any versions, if you've had 5 different versions of your book, they should all be on that flash drive, okay? If you've done any type of beta reading and you have beta readers that have sent you feedback, that needs to go on that flash drive. Everything associated with your book needs to go on that flash drive. So if anything happens to any of your computers, you will be prepared, okay? All right, so we've done Canva conversation. We've done the Google Doc. We've talked about the Chat GPT. Tonight, we're going to dig deeper into PayHip. Okay. We've gone over the outline template. We've talked about expertise. We've talked about the hook, the thesis, the 3 main points, and the conclusion. You've titled your chapters. Okay. So now we're going to get into PayHip. We're going to talk about what it is. We're going to talk about how to use it and why it's so powerful for authors. Okay. This is a screenshot of what my PayHip looks like. If you look at the top left-hand corner, you see my logo, which is my book. It's an open book and my name is underneath it and my name is in all caps. And I do that intentionally on purpose. Those are my brand colors. And then if you look at the top right-hand corner, there's a little shopping cart so you can see what's in the cart. This is how your bookstore is going to look. Okay, this is what I'm teaching you how to do. Use PayHip to create a digital bookstore where you sell digital products. Now, can you sell physical products? Yes, but we're not talking about physical products right now. We're only talking about ebooks, which are digital downloads. Okay, much easier, faster for you to sell, more fun, and you don't have to worry about shipping or handling or printing. Okay, which is very expensive. All right, so we did the homework for day 4. Day 5's homework is to actually publish your book, create your own bookstore, and start dropping your links. Okay, that's your homework for day 5. Publish your book, create your own bookstore, and start making some sales. Okay, now, those of you that are platinum, you have a bonus day coming up tomorrow. We will talk about specifically sales, specifically, how do you get traffic to go to your bookstore? Because the traffic just ain't going to show up. There's a process to get people to show up. So all my platinum members, we will meet tomorrow for day 6, which will be our bonus day. And I will break down how to bring traffic to your online bookstore. Okay. So those of you that still need to upgrade to platinum, you need to do that immediately so that you can gain access to the bonus day. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. Okay. So here's one of my clients. Her name is Tania Ayurende, and she says, nothing is impossible. I have managed to write my ebook in 10 days. So she took this course and then she needed extra time. So she took it in 10 days. She uploaded her book within 20 minutes and made my first sale in less than 1 minute with no cost out of pocket. So she took this experience that you're taking and she used it and she followed the instructions and she got the results. Okay. Gratitude. Coach LT, your coaching sessions are truly game changers. Now, here's what we do during a coaching session. Whatever you're stuck on, whether it's Google Docs or Canva or PayHip, whatever it is that has you like frazzled, that is what we sit down and we work on together to get you unstuck so that you can move beyond just having the idea, having the words, having the content. We actually want to get you to the point where you have your product and it's ready to sell. So she came through this experience. She still was not ready. Okay. She needed more time. So she hired me to work with her one-on-one, and she was able to move beyond all of those blocks and finally get her product out into the world. And when she got it out into the world, she got the results. Boom. But she needed extra help beyond the challenge. So some of you may need help beyond the challenge, and I'm going to drop an offer for you to be able to work with me one-on-one, and we are going to go from there. Okay. All right, this is Kim Fisher. She is a women's empowerment coach, and she helps women get on stage and tell their story. She came into the challenge back in the beginning of July. She wrote her book. Let me see if this link works. If the link works, then I'm going to let her talk. Okay, the link doesn't work right now. Okay, so that's okay. So she literally came through the challenge. She went through the same experience that you're going through right now. She needed extra time. She booked extra time with me, and she literally got her book done in a total of 17 days and started making sales within 24 hours. She is all over my social media. So if you go to my Instagram, you will see Kim Fisher. Her video is a testimonial and it's pinned to the top left. So you can go look up her video and listen to her testimonial for yourself. She's phenomenal. Also, Kyoko Nakano, she is a teacher in California who wrote 2 children's books. And then she decided to write a 3rd book, which was autobiographical in nature, but also about teaching. She got her book done. She hired me to work with her one-on-one She got her book done in a full year because she was teaching as well as she was also in school working on her graduate degree. So she was able to get her book done, finish her degree, and then she just recently got promoted. So she's now working at the district level within her community. And she was able to do all of this while she was writing her book. And now she literally has a book brand. She has a book website and she has an amazing, beautiful book cover, which she learned how to design while she was in my program. So you can check out Kyoko Nakano. Again, she's one of my Facebook friends. She's all over social media, specifically on Instagram under Miss Nakano. So you can check her out and see her book. She's super fantastic. This is my client, Antonietta McGoey. Her and I work together. She's taken my 5-day challenge, not once, not twice, but 3 times. She's published, I think, a total of 4 books. And she has a daughter who, at the time, she was in 3rd grade. And her daughter literally would sit in on class with her. And she's like, I want to learn how to write a book. And so she did. So she produced several books, and her daughter created a children's book and she put it on Amazon under the guidance of her mom, who learned how to do all of these skills with me through this experience, like what you're going through right now. And this is Estelle Nelson. She is an amazing teacher as well. You notice a theme here, right? A lot of teachers. Like attracts like. Estelle is the mother of 3 boys, and she's a super busy woman who volunteers in the church. She's a singer as well as an author. She's also a playwright. She's written lots of different literature. But what she did this summer was extremely unique. Estelle participated in a VIP week. It was an amazing retreat in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and she wrote her book in 5 days. She came prepared. She had her outline and all of her notes. She showed up. She got off the plane. She said, I'm ready, coach, let's go. And 5 days was what she needed to get her book out and into the world. And she's already made, what are we like, 30 days later? She's already made at least 15 sales. 15 sales is pretty freaking phenomenal because if you think about it, that was about a month ago. There are many authors that struggle to make 15 sales in a whole year, right? Depending on what your level of comfortability is with marketing, it could take you a whole year to make 15 sales. Okay. But because of the momentum that Estelle created by being prepared and showing up serious, she took the time to invest her energy, her time, and her money to come to the retreat, soak up all the knowledge, get all the information, use the tools, pick my brain, and she got it done. Here's Tiffany R. Easley. Tiffany R. Easley is an author and she's also a corporate trainer. She recently created a program to teach people how to soar, SOAR, that is her framework, soar outside of the corporate setting. She helps women transition from the corporate setting into entrepreneurship, and they use her framework to get it done. She came through the 5-day challenge this year, and she has been on fire ever since. She produced an ebook to go with her coaching program, and now she's on fire and getting ready to create some events. So pay attention and look out for Tiffany R. Easley. She is amazing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go straight over to platinum because VIP is already closed. Platinum members, you get a bonus day. That day 6 is tomorrow. If you want to upgrade to platinum right now, it's only $197, and you can email me, or I'm just going to show you where to go and click, and I'm going to drop the link so you can click it and upgrade right away. Okay, that's it. Good luck with your book. We are getting ready to shift gears and we're getting ready to take a look at PayHip, and I'm going to show you what my bookstore looks like. Okay. All right. So let's go to the bookstore. Let's go to PayHip. Boom. Now, PayHip is my favorite site because when you use PayHip, you don't have to pay a monthly fee. Okay. It's not like a website. Websites charge you a hosting fee. So you have to pay money regardless of you making any sales or not. PayHip allows you to store your book products without paying a hosting fee. So if you don't make if you don't make any sales this month, you don't pay any fees. Okay. That's the thing I love about PayHip. Every time you do sell a book, they will take a very small percentage, but the percentage is nothing like Amazon, okay, or any other platforms. So this is currently what my bookstore looks like. So I have many products outside of books. So I'm going to just walk you through what I have and I'll explain to you how I did it. And you can do this for yourself. Okay. So on my website, as you can see right here on the left, I have the worksheet that you all received. It's called Your Book Topic. So anybody who wants to know how to create a book topic, they can come here, they can get this worksheet. It's a whopping $2. Okay. Here, 7-day meditation for busy writers. A lot of people struggle with not only not being able to sit down and focus, but also their mind is racing, racing, racing. So I created a 7-day meditation for busy people whose mind is always racing. It's me talking, explaining, and sharing how to get yourself calm, relaxed, and to the point to where you can do some writing. Okay. After the 7-day meditation, my clients have told me that they are able to focus more, they're able to write more, and they're able to get more done in less time. Okay, I'm all about less time. I'm all about streamlining processes so you can get it done and move on. Okay, so that 7-day meditation here is $7. So as you can see, you don't have to just put books on this PayHip. You can put worksheets, you can put meditation. These meditations are audio clips that I created. Okay. If you want to create an audio book, the possibilities are endless. Okay. There's no ceiling, there's no sky. Okay. All right. Here's a 30-day journal. Discover your voice. Discover your true, authentic voice. A 30-day interactive journal, $8. I created this in 3 days. Okay. Your book outline. You all have the book outline. It's a part of the workbook. Okay. That's $30. So see, you can create all kinds of things and put them up here. My podcast guests, people that come on to my podcast, it's $30 for 30 minutes. Click, click, boom. Okay. For those of y'all that came into the challenge, the general admission, $47. VIP, $97. Platinum, $197. General is closed. VIP is closed. The only thing that's available is platinum. Okay. So if you want to come in and upgrade to platinum, you click on this link, you add to cart or you buy now, put your credit card number in and you're in. Boom. Okay. And I'll drop that link in the, matter of fact, I'll drop it right now in the chat. And for those of you that are watching this on the replay, okay, here's what you need to do. Let me copy this link. Copy, paste. For those of you watching this on the replay, you need to send me a message on Facebook or you need to send me an email, and I'll give you my email again in a minute. You need to send me an email so you can get this link. Okay. All right, let's go back up. Let's keep walking through. Not only do I sell books, workbooks, worksheets, I also sell events. So check it out. Pajama Party Writing Summit admission ticket. This is coming up on August 26th through the 30th. Right now, you can get your ticket for only $7. The tickets are going to go up to 47 very quickly. So if you are not on this list, you need to get on this list. Okay. And it has a whole little, it's not little, it's a whole thing about my vision and why I'm doing it and all that kind of stuff. So you can see that. And it's a PDF file. Click it and you get the PDF file, and that is your ticket to get in. Okay. Now, what else is LT selling? LT selling all kinds of stuff. Your first book workbook. Okay, this is the book that I produced way back in I produced this one, I think, in 2020. Okay, this one is now an online course. Okay, it has videos to go with it. It has clickable links. Here's the table of contents so you can see. I talk about trademark. This is the old cover that I created. And then I just had a new cover designed, and you'll be able to see that when it comes out. Okay, so that's now a course. It's a whole curriculum. And then I have private one-on-one coaching sessions. Like I told you guys before, my coaching sessions are $500 per session. If you're in this challenge, you're going to get a private session plus a bonus day tomorrow for $197. So you want to take advantage of that and save over $300. Okay. And then last but not least is my retreat. My next retreat is coming up in November, the week before Thanksgiving. So you can be home with your family if you want to. If you don't want to, you can stay another week with us and we'll be having Thanksgiving at the retreat. Okay. So the total is 5K and the deposit is 500 today if you want to participate. Okay. There's some pictures here of the beautiful sunrise early in the morning, Myrtle Beach. Okay. This is where we went in June. Amazing and beautiful. Okay. We had a great time. If you want to participate, this is the link. Pay your deposit and you are in. Okay. All of that is on my website, not website, on my landing page on PayHip, in my bookstore. This is a whole bookstore. So not only do you upload one book today or tomorrow or next week, but you can upload a whole bunch of stuff. So the possibilities are endless. And again, I'm going to drop the link in here in the chat for y'all that want to go shopping on that website. Okay. All right. So that is it. That is the end of day 5. Day 5 is all about go publish your book. Okay. Put your book on PayHip. Sell it. Okay. Those of you that are going to be leaving us tonight, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to stay focused. Go into the Facebook group and share with us all of the things that you're able to accomplish when your book is all done and you're celebrating it and you're having a book launch. Give us invitations, drop posts, go live. It's a community. Stay plugged into the community. Whether you hire me today or you hire me next week or you hire me never, stay connected in the community so that we can cheer for you, we can celebrate you, because we are you, okay? We are creatives, and this is what we do. But what we have to learn is how to become more profitable, okay? We got to become more profitable. As creatives, we love to share, we love to give, but sometimes we don't understand how to receive. And so that's what I do in my coaching programs. I help you to receive the income that you deserve by opening up your mouth and making an offer, right? And when you become an author, you have a lot You have a lot to give the world. And so you have to know how to position yourself and how to price your products so that you can actually make a living. Okay. All right. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for the 5-day challenge. Good luck. I hope to hear from you in the Facebook community and online. I want to see the book that you produce, and I want to see your testimonial. All right. Happy writing and take care.